Hey guys, Mike from Nerd Problems Gaming here, and welcome to Nerd Problems Gaming, the channel where we go through the good and bad of everything nerdy to make sure you spend your time on the best of the best. In today's video, I'll be doing a review of Sonic Mania. Is it worth it? So stay tuned. So one thing to, I guess, preface this video with is that I've never really been a super huge Sonic fan. You know, the games are definitely fun, but I didn't really have a Sega growing up, so I never really got to play it a ton. You know, I had a Game Gear, so we did have a Sonic game for that, but really only had that for a year or two, and so don't really have just a huge like nostalgia for Sonic games in general, but I do enjoy them, just not really necessarily my favorite game. You know, honestly, I kind of like the Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are probably my couple of favorites in the series, and so, you know, that's the 3D version, not really the Sonic that you're going to find in Sonic Mania as well. So, you know, with that in mind, picked up this game. Mostly I just got it kind of for my girlfriend. I know she's a huge Sonic fan, so I wanted to get that, but at the same time, you know, I wanted to check it out, the redone version of it, and see if I really enjoyed it. And so, you know, if you are kind of a traditional Sonic fan, I really think that you're going to enjoy this game a lot. You know, the graphics are great. You know, it's kind of exactly like you'd expect to see playing more of a traditional Sonic game that you'd find on, you know, the Sega, that 16-bit era. So that's really fun. You know, the music is on point. The graphics are there, the gameplay is there, you know, all the sound effects are perfect. And, you know, one thing that I kind of found with this is that there's almost a lot more puzzle based with it, where it's a lot of different ways that you can actually, you know, beat every single level. There's a couple times where I was actually playing through a level, you know, trying to beat it, and, you know, maybe died on the boss in the second act or whatever it was, and then finding like it almost felt like a completely different level because there's so many different ways to beat it. You know, each stage is going to have kind of a cool boss fight, which is fun, and then there's a lot of different bonus aspects with this game as well. Now, this game overall is pretty challenging. You know, I guess, like I said, I haven't played a ton of the early Sonic games, but I found this to actually be pretty challenging, especially the final level was really difficult to be able to get through that. But, you know, there's a lot of cool extra features with this game, especially if you're going to pick up the physical copy. You know, there's like the main story mode that you have. There's an encore mode where you can play with a couple different new characters that they've created for this game. It's a little bit twist on the different stages as well, which is fun. You know, there's a 2-player co-op option, so you can play with a friend playing through the game as well. You know, there's extra bonuses, like there's a time attack feature, which is fun. And then there's even like a challenge mode that you can play. So if you're playing offline, you know, with a friend, that's cool too, because you can kind of verse each other to see how fast you can finish a level. And then it was kind of funny too, as we were playing this, me and my girlfriend, you know, we were in a tie, and as the tiebreaker, it was actually Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine game. So if you've never played that before, it's kind of like a Tetris almost. This new, you know, a spin on that kind of game with that as well, which is pretty fun. So that was interesting to find that was just randomly thrown in as the tiebreaker when we were playing the game. So, you know, again, like I said, if you really like traditional Sonic games, I would certainly recommend this. You know, it's a bit challenging, but if you like retro gaming, you like early Sonic generation games, pre-3D era, right? This is definitely a great game to pick up. Now, if you're kind of like me, you're not a super hardcore Sonic fan, you just kind of enjoy the games here and there, this might be one to definitely pass on. You know, I'm just more of a physical collector. I like having the physical games, so that made it a little bit more expensive. This did kind of have all the bonus features and everything with it too, but if you don't really care about that, you just kind of want to play the base game, I think it would definitely be more worth it as just kind of downloading the digital version, because it's obviously going to be a little less costly to be able to do that. But, you know, for me, whenever I get a chance, I want to get that physical game because I just like having them and having that collection as well. But overall, you know, add this to your nerd library. If you're a Sonic fan, you'll definitely enjoy it. You know, maybe you'd want to pass on this if you're not necessarily a huge Sonic fan, but it is a fun, challenging game overall to play, and especially with all the extra bonuses and features, you can definitely get a lot of playtime with this game as well. So again, guys, if you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to like, as it really helps out the channel. Comment below as well. Do you like this Sonic game? How do you feel like it holds up compared to the other Sonic games? Do you prefer the 3D Sonic games? Do you like Sonic in general? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments below. Love to hear it and chat more about it there as well. But also, if you haven't done so, be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on those bell notifications, as it really helps out the channel. And then also you'll get up-to-date releases on the new videos we put out. And if you'd like to help us, support the channel, help us pick videos, help us get out videos faster and more, definitely consider becoming a patron of ours over at nerdproblemsgaming.com/Patreon. Again, that's nerdproblemsgaming.com/Patreon. And then if you'd like to plug into our Let's Plays and our live streams that we do over here with the channel as well, definitely follow us over on Twitch, and you can do that over at nerdproblemsgaming.com/Twitch. Again, that's nerdproblemsgaming.com/Twitch. But again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you more soon.